Thank you for the great introduction, Ma'am Yvette San Juan. Truly, I am humbled by it. To Mr. Mariano B. de Guzman, CESO 6, Schools Division Superintendent. To Ms. Mary Ann A. Papica, District 6, Public School District Supervisor. To Ma'am Yvette D.S. San Juan, Principal of Villa Grande Homes Elementary School. To all the distinguished guests, teachers, parents, and students, good morning. Before I begin my sharing, let me show you some magic tricks. So I have here with me a black mug. You see? And inside is white and it's empty. So I'm going to pour in this hot water. We will see what will come out when we pour out this hot water inside this mug. Please don't blink. I want you to take a look at this. Observe what is happening to our black mug. Oops, something is showing. Don't blink. And there you go. You see something? There are some pictures of geese. Pictures of geese flying. See? It is now showing that there are geese flying together. And there is this name, Mama Goose. Yes, I am honored to be called Mama Goose. This was a gift to me by one of an American English teacher, and I am really honored to be called Mama Goose. Later, I'm going to tell you why did they call Miss Vivian Mama Goose. This started when I shared the wisdom from the geese, and I'm going to share that to you too. Do you know why do geese fly as a group? Do you know why do they take this formation? Each goose flaps its wings, creates an uplift for the birds that follow by flying in this formation. The whole flock adds 70% greater flying range than each bird can fly. When a goose falls out of formation, it suddenly feels the drag and resistance of flying alone. It then quickly moves back into formation to take advantage of the lifting power of the bird in front of it. When the lead goose tires, it rotates back into the formation and another goose flies to the point position. The geese flying in formation honk to encourage those up front to keep up their speed. When a goose gets sick or wounded and falls, two geese follow it down to help and protect it. They stay with it until it tires or is able to fly again. Then they catch up with the flock or launch with another formation. Why don't we act like geese and stand with each other? Use our talents and skills to work like a team. Make a formation with those who go the same way we want. Take turns with leadership and help each one another. Encourage each other, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Is it really possible to strengthen the quality of education in the middle of this global pandemic? My answer is yes. The first lesson that I learned from the geese is follow the flying formation. What kind of V formation is suited for your school? According to DepEd, schools may choose from different modalities like modular, online, or blended. Well, some parents opted for online, but just a small percentage because of the information technology challenges such as lack of gadget and poor internet connection. And that's a fact, right? Therefore, the result of the survey went into the modular way. For the school and the government, this printed learning delivery modality is one of the best GIS formation for your circumstance. This is your V formation. This is ideal for independent learners because from time to time, parents are available and they can make queries and easily communicate to the teachers for urgent matters. We are all in this together. We are all in this V-shaped formation. The DepEd secretary is the Mama Goose in this journey of strengthening our education. The administrators, the teachers, parents, and students. We should never leave out of the formation. We have our own tasks to do. We have our own responsibilities to do so that we can really strengthen this. We can really get something even if we are in the middle of this pandemic. An example of it is for students. If you are given the modules, then learn from it. Get something from it. Be honest. Maintain integrity. While for the parents, we have our responsibility to take those modules from the school. And we also have the responsibility to help and remind our own children to keep on track, to manage their schedule, to be the bridge, send the message, open communication to your parents. Never leave out of the formation. And for the teachers, I believe the teachers are really trying very, very hard. I understand that because I'm also a teacher. I know that at first it was really difficult. It was really hard for the teachers to adjust. But as months pass by, teachers are coping because they open themselves to improvement by attending series of webinars, school inset on what and how's modular learning, and your teachers also learn on the aspects of lesson plan preparations, introduce most of the essential learning competencies so that they can also adapt to this new wave in education. I salute all the teachers for working so hard. That's a lot of work to do. And your teachers didn't leave you. Your teachers continue in this V formation. Even if it's really difficult, I know, I understand that. Implementation is really difficult. Your teachers are the frontliners here, but they didn't leave the V formation. Even your administrators, principals, superintendents, they are there to support this kind of learning because this is the best V formation that you can have as a school. The third lesson that I got from the geese is take a lead when needed. Yes, we have our own Mama Goose. I am called as Mama Goose and I'm honored to be called Mama Goose. However, sometimes our Mama Goose is also tired. Our teachers can also feel tired and exhausted. Our principals, our superintendents, all those leaders, our frontliners, our parents. So take a lead when needed. We are all leaders, I believe that. as long as we only have one vision and one motivation to really synergize and help each other. The fourth lesson that I learned is keep encouraging the leader. These two geese at the back are honking, right? Quack, 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 quack. It gives encouragement to the one in front. Now, if we see our co-teachers very tired of preparing all those modules, we can give some sort of appreciation. We can do those all those acts of encouragement to anyone that we are going to see around us. The last lesson that we can learn from the geese is to help each other. In this picture, we can see two geese helping one goose that is being hurt or maybe very, very tired of flying. So the other two will sacrifice their flight, will help, they will carry the goose that is already exhausted. In this distance learning way, there's so many challenges that we are facing, such as difficulty in independent learning because you needed your teachers, your friends to really help you. But there are also some of you who are capable of helping others. Then let's do that. If you know a neighbor who is having difficulty in his academic performance, then help your friend. There's also challenges in conflict with other activities at home. Example, household chores. Household chores. Yes, our parents also need your help. If you're done with your schedule for independent learning, then take initiative to help your parents at home. I know the difficulty of working from home because nowadays I'm also working from home. Yes, we are doing online teaching, home-based learning for our students, but teachers are also having challenges in our household chores. We can do this if we just synergize, just like the geese. From all those 5 lessons that we learned from the geese, it is obvious that agreement is very essential. It's very important in any relationship that desires to move as one. Friends, students, teachers, administrators, nobody wants to have this pandemic. Nobody wants to be confined in a room. I don't want to work at home. But what can we do? We should have this agreement just like the geese. How are we going to show that we all agree? Having an agreement means seeing the same thing or seeing the same vision. We have a vision that was set by Department of Education. So we have to also align our thinking to the thinking of the Ministry of Education. Next, having an agreement means going to the same direction or mission. Our Department of Education, down to the administrators, staff, teachers, even family and community and other stakeholders are all engaged with this in developing lifelong learners. We can see that the mission is actually for you. It's actually for the betterment of every Filipinos like you. So let us support the mission that our Department of Education and teachers are really going to that direction. Next, having an agreement is having the same heart and soul. Very simple. we have these core values. Pagiging makadiyos, makatao, makakalikasan, at makabansa. These are basic core values. Attitude determines the altitude. If your attitude is good, then it will determine whether you are going up or going down. Do you know what is the tallest tree in the world? As you can see here in the illustration, it is the coast redwood. And do you know why it is the tallest tree? Let's take a look at its roots. Look at the roots. They are tangled, right? What does it show? It shows how they really support each other underneath. That is the power of synergy. That is the secret. When you are intertwined, when you hold on to each other, when you synergize, when you have the same mission, the same vision, and belief, we are going to strengthen our education system. We are going to conquer this COVID-19 pandemic. Now, going back to our main topic, how do we strengthen the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic? It's simple. Let us learn from the wisdom of the geese and the redwood. We have to synergize. We have to be intertwined. We have to support each other. And we have to have the same mission, vision, and belief so that we can strengthen the quality of education amid this COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you.